headlines of this edition: the inauguration ceremony and handover of house in response to the emulation movement joining hands to eliminate temporary and dilapidated houses in the city. The meeting to review the work of organizing activities to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the South Liberation and National Reunification. The Forum on Strengthening the Rice Straw Value Chain, supporting the project of 1 million hectares specializing in high quality and low emission rice cultivation. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On April 8th morning, Minister of Ethnic Minorities and Religions Đào Ngọc Dung, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Đỗ Thanh Bình attended the inauguration ceremony and handover of the house to Mr. Thạch Trung Thái, a Nipur Khmer household residing in Thới Khánh A Hamlet, Tân Thạnh, Commune, Thới Lai District, in response to the emulation movement joining hands to eliminate temporary and dilapidated houses in the city. Responding to the emulation movement, joining hands to eliminate temporary and dilapidated houses, launched by the Prime Minister, Cần Thơ City has deployed the construction and repair of 531 houses for poor and near poor households and policy classified households with a budget of over 27 billion Vietnam dong. Up to this point, 184 houses have been completed and handed over to the commune. All remaining houses have been started. The inauguration and handover of the house recognized the results of the efforts of the locality and the family in urgently rebuilding and completing the house. Minister of Ethnic Minorities and Religions Đào Ngọc Dung highly appreciated the results of the program to eliminate temporary and dilapidated houses in Cần Thơ City. He congratulated and hoped that when the household was a stable place to live, it will focus on developing the family economy and escape poverty sustainably. Also on April 8th morning, Chairman and Vice Chairwoman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trương Cảnh Tuyên and Nguyễn Thị Ngọc Điệp co-chaired a meeting to review the work of organizing activities to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the South Liberation and National Reunification, April 30th, 1975, April 30th, 2025. The city's Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism reported on a series of activities to celebrate the anniversary on April 26, including visiting the city's Matter Cemetery, Alcohol Stadium, organizing acts program at Sông River Park, fireworks display. Up to now, departments, branches, and localities have been preparing in all aspects to ensure the meaningful, solemn, and successful activities of the celebration. Leaders of the department's branches, the city military headquarters, public security, the Veterans Association, and districts also reported on preparations for high-altitude firework displays, the display of vòng cung broad artifacts, the work of ensuring security and order, environmental sanitation, propaganda work, and funding for the celebration ceremony. Concluding and directing the meeting, Chairman Trương Cảnh Tuyên requested that the city's units carefully prepare all aspects so that the city can organize a solemn, meaningful, and successful celebration. On the morning of April 9th, Cần Thơ City is organizing Committee of Holidays and Anniversaries held a conference to outline plan to organize activities to celebrate the 80th founding anniversary of Cần Thơ Armed Forces, July 30th, 1975, July 30th, 2025. Vice Chairwoman of the City People's Committee Nguyễn Thị Ngọc Điệp chaired the conference. At the conference, delegates discussed, gave opinions, and added many contents and tasks in order to best perform the assigned tasks. Each ways in coordination work, such as expanding the subjects participating in the online contest to learn about the tradition of the 80th founding anniversary of the Armed Forces of Cần Thơ City. The military command said that it would advise the city's party committee to establish subcommittees, assign specific tasks, and closely coordinate with relevant agencies and units. In April, all detailed plans will be completed. According to the plan, the city military command will focus on propagating the significance of the anniversary, organizing an online contest to learn about the traditions, organizing cultural, artistic, physical training, and sport activities, and a celebration ceremony. The Conference on Social Criticism of Draft Resolutions of the City People's Council and People's Committee took place on April 9th morning under the chairmanship of Chairman of Cần Thơ City's Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee, Nguyễn. The conference gave opinions on the draft decision regulating the management of revenue and expenditure for services and support for educational activities other than tuition fees of public educational institutions, submitted by the Department of Education and Training of the city. The draft decision on promulgating regulations on technical and economic levels for land statistics, inventory, and mapping of current land use status, submitted by the Department of Agriculture and Environment. Delegates focused on giving comments on many contents related to amending and supplementing the form and content to ensure conformity, synchronization, and consistency with other relevant legal stipulations. The practical situation of the city. Chairman Nguyễn acknowledged and highly appreciated the comments and feedback of the delegates. The comments and feedback at the conference will be compiled to submit to the drafting agencies for consideration and further completion of the draft. On April 8th afternoon in Cần Thơ City, Vietnam Rice Center Association, International Rice Research Institute, and Department of International Cooperation under the Ministry of Agriculture and Environment jointly organized the Forum on Strengthening the Rice Straw Value Chain, supporting the project of 1 million hectares specializing in high quality and low emission rice cultivation. At the forum, delegates heard reports on strategic orientations for straw management in the 1 million hectare project, biotechnology for treating straw in the fields, and pre-feasibility analysis, proposed solutions for collecting, treating, using, and processing straw in the direction of circular agriculture. On this occasion, enterprises pioneering in the field of straw reuse introduced technological solutions and business models such as blending fertilizer stock company with straw treatment solutions to improve soil health. Nông Lâm Tiến Limited Liability Company, biological products to decompose straw. Tư Sang Limited Liability Company with machines to collect and produce organic fertilizer from straw. On Straw Company with energy products from straw, and Tín Thuận Cooperative with building a mushroom growing model and additional economic benefits from mushrooms. On April 9th morning, at the City Political School, the Standing Committee of Cần Thơ City Farmers Union organized the opening of a training course on professional development of the union in 2025 for 100 trainees who are chairman and vice chairman of the Farmers Unions of communes, wards, and towns, district level specialized officials, and experts of the city's Farmers Union. During 3 days, trainees studied the following topics: innovation to improve the quality of farmers' movements in production, good business, solidarity to help each other sustainably reduce poverty in new period, instructions on the inspection of receiving trust from the Social Policy Bank, new points of the Charter of Vietnam Farmers Union, deploying policies and propaganda work, mobilizing cadres and farmer members to participate in universal health insurance and voluntary social insurance, deploying a number of newly issued documents and regulations related to policies for poor households and other policy subjects. According to Cần Thơ City Statistics Office, trade and service activities in the city were bustling in the first quarter of 2025. Retail sales of consumer goods and services increased by nearly 13%. Accordingly, the total retail sales of goods and consumer service revenue in March 2025 was estimated at more than 11,770 billion Vietnam dong, up 4.45% over the previous month and up 12.85% over the same period in 2024. In the first quarter of 2025, the total retail sales of goods and consumer service revenue was estimated at more than 35,267 billion Vietnam dong, up 12.99% over the same period in 2024. In the second quarter, the city's functional agencies continued to strengthen market inspection and control. The city also regularly revealed and promptly resolved difficulties and obstacles proposed by businesses and investors in the area. The updated weather forecast on the of this edition of continues. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please log on to our website, Kênh TV.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.